Today, right now, this exact moment, you draw a line. No more waiting. No more rehearsing in your head. No more pretending that later is a strategy. It isn't. It's a hiding place. And you've stayed there long enough. Stop negotiating with the version of you that wants comfort over growth. That voice will always be there. It will always offer you a softer option, an easier route, a delay disguised as preparation. It will tell you that you need more clarity, more time, more confidence. You don't. You need movement. Because action doesn't require perfect timing. Action creates it. The moment you move, things begin to rearrange. Opportunities appear. Energy shifts. Clarity follows motion, not the other way around. So stop asking, am I ready? Ask, am I willing to start messy? Willing to be seen trying? Willing to fail forward instead of standing still perfectly? Because standing still is the only guaranteed failure. You've been collecting ideas. You've been thinking, planning, imagining what it could look like if everything aligned perfectly. But life doesn't reward perfect plans. It rewards decisive action. Cut the delay. Cut the habit of overthinking. Cut the cycle where you get inspired, feel motivated, and then do nothing with it. That cycle is costing you more than you realize. It's not just time, it's confidence. Every time you don't act, you reinforce a belief. I don't follow through, and beliefs shape identity. So if you want to become someone who executes, you don't wait to feel like that person. You act like that person now. Make now your advantage. Right now is the only moment you can actually use. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is a concept, but now is a tool. And most people waste it. They scroll. They hesitate. They compare. They think themselves into exhaustion. You're not doing that anymore. Today you decide that now is enough. Enough to start. Enough to try. Enough to move. You don't need the full map. You need the first step, and then the next one, and then the next. Momentum is built, not found. Choose immediate action. Choose bold execution. Not reckless, but decisive. There's a difference. Reckless ignores reality. Decisive engages with it and moves anyway. You already know what you need to do. Be honest with yourself. That thing you keep postponing? That call, that project, that idea, that change. It's not unclear, it's uncomfortable. And that's exactly why it matters. Comfort has never produced growth. Comfort keeps you where you are. Growth demands friction. So instead of avoiding discomfort, walk straight into it. Let it sharpen you. Let it wake you up. Let it remind you that you're alive and capable of more. Because you are. Far more than you've been allowing yourself to express. But potential means nothing without execution. Nothing. You don't get rewarded for what you could do. You get rewarded for what you actually do. So today is not about motivation, it's about decision. A clean, firm, non-negotiable decision. I move now, not later, not after one more video, not after one more plan, not after you feel ready, now. Because readiness is a myth. No one ever feels fully ready to step into something bigger. They step anyway and grow into it. That's how it works. So if you're waiting to feel confident, you'll be waiting forever. Confidence is a result, not a requirement. Action creates confidence. Every small step you take proves something to yourself. I can do this. I can follow through. I can handle this. And those proofs stack. They build something powerful, self-trust. Right now, the goal isn't perfection, it's momentum. Turn this moment into motion. Turn motion into consistency. Turn consistency into identity. That's the transformation. Not overnight. Not instantly, but it starts instantly with a decision, right here, right now. You don't need permission, you don't need validation, you don't need anyone to agree with your path. You just need to begin. And once you begin, protect that momentum. Don't overthink every step, don't stop to evaluate every outcome. Move, adjust, move again. Progress over perfection, always. Because perfection delays, progress builds. And building is what you're here to do. Build your discipline, build your focus, build your life, brick by brick, step by step, action by action. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable. Yes, you'll doubt yourself. Yes, it won't always go smoothly. Good. That means you're doing something real. That means you've stepped out of autopilot. That means you're growing. The easy path doesn't change you. The hard path reveals you. So stop avoiding the difficulty. It's not your enemy. It's your training ground. Every time you push through resistance, you expand your capacity. Every time you act despite fear, you weaken its grip. Fear doesn't disappear before action. It fades because of action. So don't wait for courage. Act and let courage catch up. You're not stuck, you're paused. And pauses end the moment you decide they do. So end it. Now. No countdown, no ceremony, just a decision followed by movement. Open the document, make the call, start the workout, write the first line, take the first step. Whatever it is, do it. Because this moment is powerful, but only if you use it. Otherwise it becomes just another I'll start tomorrow. And how many tomorrows have already passed? Enough. This is the shift. This is where you stop being someone who waits and become someone who acts. And once you cross that line, everything changes. Not instantly on the outside, but fundamentally on the outside. You become someone who moves, someone who executes, someone who doesn't let hesitation run the show. And that identity, that's unstoppable because skills can be learned. Opportunities can be created, but the habit of action, that's the foundation. Without it, nothing else matters. With it, everything becomes possible. So lock in, focus, decide, and move. Not halfway, not kind of, fully. Commit to the action, commit to the process. Commit to becoming the person who does what they say they'll do. Because that person wins. Not because they're lucky, but because they show up again and again and again. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. That's the difference, that's the edge, and it's available to you right now, not someday, not eventually, now. So take it, use this moment, turn it into momentum that carries you forward, and don't look back, you're not going that way anymore. Type yes if you receive this message, but more importantly, act like you did.